Hello guys, how are we doing today? My name is Zosor and welcome back to another good guy or bad bitch. Today we're talking about Ahri. I've decided to go with Ahri because, we wanted to go away from the Shadow Isles for a bit because I was fearing we were gonna stay in that area for too long. And I thought it would be better if we jumped into another direction. So, for those of you who don't know how this works, I will be making the videos a bit shorter in the sense that I will just be going off the biography of the champion. I won't be reading their story. Maybe I will do that in another video or something else. I don't know. But so what we will be doing is we're gonna be judging the morality of the champion, whether the champion is a good person or not. And for that we're gonna be using a tier list here. I'll show you where all the champions that we have done will be rated from certified good guy to straight up villain. Up until now we've just done Gwen and Viego, who are kind of related and also kind of polar opposites. So let's see where Ahri lands on this tier list, right? So I'll just be reading her biography, and after that we can judge her together. Okay. So Ahri, the nine-tailed fox. For most of her life, Ahri's origins were a mystery to her. The history of her Vastayan tribe all but lost, save for the twin gemstones she has carried her entire life. Ahri's earliest memories are of running with ice foxes in the northern reaches of Shonkan. Though she knew she was not one of them, they clearly saw her as something of a kindred spirit and came to accept her within the pack. In that wild predatory existence, Ahri nonetheless felt a deeper connection to the forests around her. In time, she came to understand that this was the magic of the Vastaya that coursed through her every fiber of her being, and the realm of spirits that lay beyond. With no one to teach her, instead, she learned to call upon this power in her own ways, most often using it to quicken her reflexes in pursuit of prey. If she was careful and close enough, she also found she might soothe a panicked deer, so that it remained serene and calm even as she and her packmates sank their teeth into its flesh. The world of mortals was as distant and unsettling to Ahri as it was to the ice foxes, but she felt drawn to it for reasons she could not explain. Humans in particular were coarse, gruff creatures, and when a band of huntsmen camped nearby, Ahri watched them from afar as they went about their grim business. When one of them was wounded by a stray arrow, Ahri could feel his life seeping away. Knowing nothing but the instincts of a predator, she savored the spirit essence leaving his body, and through it gained brief flashes of his memories. The lover he had lost in battle, and the children he had left behind when he came north. Ahri subtly pushed his emotions from fear to sorrow to joy, and comforted him with visions of a sun-soaked meadow as he died. Afterward, she found that human words now came to her easily, like something from a half-remembered dream, and Ahri knew the time had come to leave the pack behind. Keeping to the fringes of society, she felt more alive than ever. Her predatory nature remained, but she was caught up in a riot of new experiences, emotions, and customs across Ionia. Mortals, it seemed, also became fascinated by her in return, and she often used this to her advantage, draining their essence while charming them with recollections of beauty, hallucinations of deep longing, and occasionally dreams colored by raw sorrow. She grew drunk on memories that were not her own, and exhilarated in ending the lives of others, even as she felt the grief and woe she brought to her victims. She experienced heartbreak and elation in tantalizing flashes that left her craving more. It was overwhelming, but she sensed her own power fading whenever she tried to stay away, and could not help but partake again and again. In time, she began to see herself as mortals did, a monster. until one day an artist stumbled upon her, hunched over a man as she drained his life essence from him. Where others would run, he stayed, offering his own life essence in exchange for her heart. For the first time in her life, Ahri let herself fall in love and be loved, wholly and completely. Their days passed in warmth and laughter, Ahri curbing her hunger by feeding on her lover. She was truly happy, until she lost control, draining her lover completely. Ahri fell into despair, her grief consuming her as she mourned the loss of the first and only person she's ever truly loved. The first and only person who ever truly loved her. Retreating even further from society, she became consumed with learning more about where she came from, in hopes that it would help her control her abilities. With her twin sunstones in hand, she set out in search of others like her, a journey that would take her out of Ionia and across Runeterra, eventually leading her to the discovery of her ancestors, the Vesani, a Vastayan tribe that brought innovation and magic to the world before being wiped out. Inspired by their memories, Ahri has set off to travel the world in search of other remnants of the Vesani. She hopes to carry their legacy forward, bringing good into the world like they did. No longer burdened by the heavy weight of her regrets, she also hopes to finally leave her stolen memories behind and create new memories of her own making. Okay guys, yeah, that was it. Pretty short here and pretty dark, honestly. If you would look at Ahri's appearance, you wouldn't really say that she's such a dark kind of character, you know. Also her playstyle is very, you know, reminiscent of like furry creatures and with seducing stuff. In any case, what can we say about her morality? Well, it's kind of a gray area because she was raised by these foxes, these predators, so it's kind of natural that she had this predatory behavior inside her. And yeah, the thing where she is sucking the life from the people around her with glee, sucking the memories. Yeah, it's kind of damning. It's kind of damning. So we can definitely say she won't be a certified good guy here. Good intentions, bad methods. I wouldn't say so. Although at the end, it seems that she tries to be a different person, which is hopeful. But it remains to be seen whether she succeeds in her endeavor there. So I think, like, for the tier list, morally confusing baddie is probably where she's gonna land, because at the end, because of the love that she had for this artist, which this part of the story is kind of reminiscent of this Jeffrey Dahmer situation, where she loves someone and then kills him, and then regrets it. It's kind of very reminiscent of this Jeffrey Dahmer story. So yeah, I mean, she can't control herself. She's addicted to this memory thing, this feeling sucking idea. So what can we really say? I don't want to put her in bad bitch energy, because at the end she has this turnaround, change of heart. So I think we will put Ahri on the morally confusing baddie. That's pretty much it, I feel, for Ahri. We might delve deeper into her background in another video, but as I said, I want to keep these short and sweet, and that way we will get to go through all the champions, which there are a lot, a bit faster. Maybe I will be making more videos like this instead of just once a week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So for now we have a very even division between all the champions. We've only done 3, of course. So we have the certified good guy Gwen, we have the morally confusing baddie Ahri, and we have the straight up villain Viego. So let's see who will we do next. I'm not sure yet. It could be anyone really. Maybe I'll do one of my champions that I play a lot, like Xin Zhao. I've been thinking about Xin Zhao. I kind of want to do maybe, you know, always change like the area. So we haven't done anyone from Demacia yet, or Piltover, something like that. In any case, if you guys have any idea or a suggestion about a champion that you want me to judge, then please leave a comment. Also like, subscribe, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.